The Stout Scarab, designed by William Bushnell Stout and produced by Stout Engineering Laboratories and later by Stout Motor Car Company of Detroit, Michigan, is a remarkable American car from the 1930s to 1940s. Recognized by some as the world's first production minivan, the Scarab also features the first fiberglass body shell and air suspension in its 1946 prototype. Stout, a notable motorcar and aviation engineer and journalist, drew inspiration from his acquaintance with Buckminster Fuller and the Dymaxion car. Unlike contemporary cars that had a separate chassis and body, with a front engine driving the rear axle, the Scarab eliminated the chassis and drive shaft. It featured a unitized body structure with a rear-mounted Ford V8 engine, resulting in a low, flat floor. Styled by Dutch engineer John Tjaarda, the Scarab's body resembled an aircraft fuselage, with lightweight materials keeping the vehicle's weight under 3,000 pounds. Its design included a streamlined nose and tapering rear, reminiscent of modern minivans, and an innovative interior with a removable table and reversible second-row seats. Despite its advanced features, including a large common door for entry, flexible seating, and luxurious appointments, the Scarab was considered unattractive at the time. Its ponton styling maximized interior space by expanding the cabin to the car's full width, and the rear engine placement moved the driver forward. However, it lacked rearward visibility and rear-view mirrors, though its front and side visibility was excellent. The Scarab also boasted independent suspension with coil springs on all corners, providing a smooth and quiet ride. The rear engine layout with swing axle suspension inspired later designs like the Lotus Chapman strut. The Ford V8 engine, mounted over the rear axle and connected to a custom-built 3-speed manual transaxle, offered unique handling characteristics. The Scarab's prototypes, starting in 1932, were groundbreaking with features like an aluminum space frame and Art Deco design elements. Despite significant press coverage and its innovative design, the Scarab's high price of $5,000 limited its production to 9 units, all handmade and unique. Post-World War II, Stout created the Stout Scarab Experimental, featuring a fiberglass body and fully functioning air suspension. This model, though more conventional, was never mass-produced. Stout drove his Scarab extensively, covering over 250,000 miles. Today, up to 5 Scarabs are believed to exist, with a notable example formerly displayed at the Owl's Head Transportation Museum in Maine.